Hello, Ward 5. I am Steve Christo. I have lived in Quincy for over 50 years. My wife Mary and I have raised 3 daughters in Quincy. I am proud to say that all of them, after graduating from North Quincy High School, went on to further their educations. Mary and I are the proud grandparents of 3 grandchildren, Meredith 7, Nicholas almost 4, and Mateo. Professionally, after graduation from Suffolk University, I passed the CPA exam and received a master's degree from Bryan College. I have spent 25 years in public accounting and almost a decade as senior vice president at a multi-million-dollar worldwide construction company. In 2014, I retired and decided it was time to give back to everyone who helped me, particularly to the city that played an integral role in my success. A good friend, Janet Batson, asked me to join the board of Discover Quincy as the treasurer. Janet DiTullio, a longtime educator in Quincy, and Tina Cahill asked me to join the board of the Thomas Crane Public Library Foundation. Additionally, I worked as an adjunct professor at Quincy College, sharing my business experience with my students. When the Ward 5 councilor seat opened, I decided to run. So here we are today. I am passionate about representing the community that I raised my family in at City Hall. I am running to bring our voices to City Hall. I plan to respond to inquiries within 24 to 48 hours with an answer, or at a minimum, a timeline for a response. As someone who has felt unheard in the past, I am committed to being accessible to the community. Each Ward 5 neighborhood has a unique perspective as it relates to development. I am not averse to a development. To the contrary, I think we have to have a measured and sustainable approach to development. We need a voice who will push developers to be better corporate citizens and foster stewardship throughout the community. I am committed to government transparency. I plan on hosting coffee hours and community forums to ensure I am in touch with the residents of Ward 5. I am invested in public education in Quincy. I am the proud graduate of North Quincy High School, and as the grandfather of a 2nd grader in Quincy, I will fight for funding in both academics and enrichment programming. I want green initiatives to be a priority in Quincy. I strongly think we need to strengthen the city's emergency preparedness mechanisms to respond to events beyond its control, while also making adjustments to building codes. Our marshes and natural buffers need to be maintained and functional. I will always work towards energy conservation, environmental protection, wherever possible, in all aspects of city business. Lastly, I would like to make affordable housing more accessible in Quincy. I will work with elected officials in both the city and at the state level to develop more options for our younger residents as well as our seniors. In closing, I would like to say that Quincy is at a crossroads. There has been a stagnation of representation in Ward 5 for many years, and there is just too much at stake right now. My background and my eagerness to give back to the community make me a thoughtful and diligent choice to lead Ward 5 into the future. My goal is to be the voice of the residents, to meet with you in your neighborhood, to hear your concerns, and to respond and act. We, the residents, are what make Quincy a great city. We are diverse, we share common goals as neighbors, and we deserve a leader who is ready and able to listen, plan, and act. I am ready to serve as your Ward 5 Quincy City Councilor. Please take a look at my website. I am updating content frequently, and you can learn more about my platform. And I would encourage you to reach out with any questions you may have. Thank you for your time, and I respectfully ask for your vote on November 5th.